Good morning from the road. I just lost the video that I had set up for you guys. We are in Minnesota now, on our way to our first destination. We are going to an RV park. It's a casino RV park, and it's like less than 10 minutes from my sister's place, which would be pretty nice. Since I've got stuff to do with them as well. So yep, we just literally crossed the state line. This took us about a day longer than we had originally wanted, but I don't know. For me, I need to have something of a plan, of a destination. I don't like the anxiety of feeling like I don't have one. You know, I don't know. I do enjoy traveling and doing this and whatnot, but it's kind of nice to. I was thinking about this yesterday or the day before. It's like, it'd be nice to have probably 4 major relocation or travel plans throughout the year, and then all the rest of the time is just kind of filler time. But I think that's what I'm gonna try to start doing, something like that. So I'm a little bit more geo-located, I guess. Say I want to be up in the Northwest for summer, or the North Shore for summer, Arizona for winter, and the lower Midwest for springtime. I don't know. It'd be nice to kind of make those plans. One of the reasons I want to make those plans is kind of one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is one of the reasons why I'm going to an RV park. And if you guys know me, I'm not a big RV park guy. My truck or my camper is set up for boondocking, dispersed camping, whatnot. You know, with the solar and everything else. Sorry about that. So what I'd like to do is, I got this RV park, I think, for the next 10 days. So we'll get there. Probably, I'll have the trailer drop tonight or this afternoon, but what I'd like to do is be able to disconnect and then scout out next boondocking or any of that going on. You know, boondocking locations. A Ford Tremor just rolled by, pulling one of these no-bulls. Here, let me turn it around. That's a heck of a truck to be pulling that little tiny trailer. They just were blasting by me laughing. Here I am with the opposite setup. I'm under truck, if anything. I mean, this truck actually is handling it quite well. I packed it up considerably different. I took a little weight off the tongue, probably I don't know, a few 100 pounds. I didn't need a whole lot. I could tell I was really only short. You know, I was only sagging about, or squatting about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch. But if you guys know, especially when you're on, I'm on Interstate 35. If you guys don't recognize it, you know, it's the one that runs right out of Mexico, right up into Canada, straight up the middle part of the United States. Anyhow, these roads, they get pretty wavy. They're really well maintained and everything, but the one thing these big concrete slabs do get is wavy. So even if you're squatting 3/8 of an inch to a 1/2 inch, you're taking some of that traction control off. You're taking those front tires off the ground. So this time around, I've packed it up a lot differently. It's riding a lot nicer. And Gypsy's back there. I don't know if you guys can see her back there. Yeah. She's got her head on the cooler. See that? Yeah, she's a goofball. She was a little turd this morning. She kept me busy. She's ready to get out of this truck. She really is. I don't blame her. But she's a really good, a great riding partner. Really. She's been in this truck for I don't know how many thousands of miles. Let's see if we can figure out the states. Okay. Got her in Arizona, Yuma. She was born December 31st, 2023. So she's just coming up to 6 months old, guys. 6 months old here in a few days, a week, something like that. I have to do something special with her. Where we're going is unbelievably beautiful, guys. We'll be able to do all kinds of fun things. So, all right. So we started in Arizona. And then from Arizona was New Mexico. New Mexico to Oklahoma. Oklahoma to Arkansas. And there we sat for a couple months. And then she's been to Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, and Minnesota. So she's been to a handful of states already. Little thing for just being 5 months old with her goofy little puppy head. Yeah, she was a little tyrant last night. I just kept hearing like all these little chewing this and chewing that. Oh no, what is she chewing on now? Thankfully it was always stuff like a throwaway cup or something like that. Just something to make a lot of noise that will wake me up, thankfully. This is I-90 right here, guys. So this is so that direction, that's west. That's going to take you to the South Dakota, the Badlands, you know, Sturgis, all that good stuff. And that way, take you right over to Windy City. Take you down through Wisconsin, through Milwaukee, and then into Illinois. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm glad today's the day though. It is. It's only 8 o'clock. I think I'm only, I don't know, probably 3 hours from my destination, so I don't even know if I can check in early. I don't know how these are. I think they work similar to hotel rooms. I've been to one RV park, and it wasn't a great experience. That's that one in Oklahoma. I'm almost positive this is a much nicer one. That one in Oklahoma, that was just ridiculous. RV parks in general, I think, are just ridiculous. You spend a lot of money, guys. I don't know. Here, let me just turn this around so you can see what I'm seeing. So, I know some of you guys with RVs. Actually, there's a lot of you with RVs and campers. A lot of us, right? We love them. But man, I don't want to be living 5 feet from my neighbor that you don't know might just turn out to be some complainer. I don't know. And you know, since I've got Gypsy, for the most part, she's really good about not barking. Now, I know some of you guys hearing me say that's just laughing, sitting back there going, what dog are they talking about? Typically, if it's just Gypsy and I or whatever, she's typically really quiet. Normal boxer as far as that goes, but you never know. You never know what you're going to get into with these RV parks, right? I guess I'm apprehensive. But yeah, we've been taking our time. See, we left on Tuesday. It's only Thursday. Yesterday went by super fast. We've been hitting the road about every day, about 8 o'clock in the morning. We try to grab a little local breakfast and hit the road. We've been on the road pretty much 8 o'clock every morning. It's only, I think I'm 5 minutes ahead of schedule today. So yeah, yesterday got in the truck, pretty much exactly 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I called it quits at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But that was a really fast 8 hours. Taking the faster route up. I'm not taking 29 north, which I kind of prefer that way. I think it's more scenic. I think it's just, I like going through the bullpunk towns. Just kind of the quieter towns. I'm going up 35, which takes me through all. It's still middle America, so you know what that's about. Just quiet, but either way, I still had to go through Kansas City, and I don't know about you guys, but that's one town. I think Kansas City, Missouri, and Oklahoma City are my two least favorites. But like across America, no, that we can leave that reserved for places like LA and out east or Chicago. Those places are nuts. Even Phoenix was nuts. I think this next year, guys. So what I did on the way down, as you guys know, I left in late October, I think, early November. What I want to do this next year is I want to risk it and go through Big Sky. I want to get into Montana and Wyoming, and because they've got some BLM land. I can take BLM land pretty much. I could probably plan it right from Minnesota. I think I can get over, so out on North Dakota and South Dakota, way out west, and in Nebraska. I think it's mostly out west. It's BLM land. That's Bureau of Land Management. I'm going to show you something. That is this wonderful book. That says directory of 1,273 camping areas in 14 states. So the states have not changed, but the total number of the total number of camping sites is more like 1,400 now, I guess. Something like that. Well, anyhow, that's free. Unless you get into the LTVAs, you have to. I think there's only one LTVA, and it's for a total of 5 or 6 dispersed camping areas along southwest Arizona and southern California, like Imperial Dam and Imperial Wash. I think both of those two, Imperial Dam and Imperial Wash, I think both of those two are technically California, though you enter on the Arizona side, and I think it's Arizona maintained. Then you have La Posa South, La Posa North, and La Posa West. So there's 5 there that you enter from Arizona. I don't know the names of the ones from California or any of the other states, but they exist. So anyhow, what I'm thinking about doing is going down through that way on the way down. I didn't want to, on my inaugural run, try to be dragging this, I don't know, I'm just guessing, when it's fully loaded, 9,000 pounds or so. This time around, it's pulling a lot better, though. It's really in how I have it loaded. So I think that'll be a fun trip, going through Big Sky Country. Be different. BLM land the whole way, so if I have it spaced out, I could just camp the whole way. Anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. Gypsy and I, we're going to chug along for a couple hours and then hit a nice rest stop, give her a place to run and exercise. Hopefully this RV park, and I didn't even look, has a dog park. I think most of them do. I don't know. It seems like the ones that I've looked at online all had dog parks that are designated pet areas. So I'd like to get her out of there. We're going to do a lot of hiking, guys. You're not going to believe one of these first destinations. Now, I didn't get to go down all the way down south like I said I was going to do, down on that river valley. But I'm going to be able to do most of that. I just couldn't get all the way down there because they're all booked up. The first one that I stopped at, they were booked up 100. The first rental you could do was 120 days out. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, I'm really glad I got that National Park Pass. I think that's going to be awesome. Can't wait to figure out how that works and how to use it when I'm booking campsites and whatnot. But I think that's going to be a game changer and a lot of fun. Gypsy, I think, is back there and wants to say hi. Honey, what are you doing? Look at these guys. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. YouTube. Gypsy Rue has got a little sleepy in her eyes. All right, guys, we will see you soon. Hopefully tonight what I can do is a little walkthrough. It's going to be the Hinckley Grand Casino RV Park. It's in Hinckley, Minnesota. It's just south of Duluth, Minnesota. And then it is, you're gonna love this, guys. It's right next to the Superior National Forest. And if you guys seen Superior National Forest on YouTube or anything, it is amazingly beautiful. So we're going to do that. I know we're going to make it up to Gooseberry. We're going to make it to Itasca. We're going to make it to the North Shore. We have a lot in plan, a lot in play, a lot of plans. That makes more sense, right, guys? All right. See you guys. See you soon. Bye. And we'll check in later. Have a great Thursday.